Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, A Whole Ton Of. My fiance and I are in the beginning stages of buying our first house, and we thought it would be useful to share our experience with the process.
We're finally going to ditch the apartment life and stop paying rent.
We'll share why Arkansas, why a house now, what we're looking for, and what the next steps are. We have a ton of information to get through, so let's get started. Since graduating from Tufts University,
Go Jumbos!
Since graduating though, we've been renting for the past 4 years. Starting in Boston, we dropped almost $2,300 a month for an 800 square foot, 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. Boston cost of living really sucks.
Moving here was a game changer. Guess how much it cost for us to move into a 1,400 square foot apartment? Only $1,300.
Either way, we want to start putting the money that we use for rent towards the mortgage of a property that we will eventually own. Additionally, now is a great time to buy a house because interest rates for mortgage is at a record low.
We've seen interest rates for under 3%, which can save us thousands of dollars over 30 years.
When you live in a multi-floor apartment, you're bound to hear people above you or next door to you. Currently, the people above us actually have really heavy feet or clogging problem, if you know what I mean.
We love the new apartment.
There is a bit of a clogging problem.
Also, when you have reactive dogs, any noise outside can really set them off. Do you hear that? It's annoying.
So with the house, you'll get more space to host your friends and family for shindigs, but that will be more important once COVID's over.
Also, when it's like 0 degrees outside, it's very convenient to have a backyard where you can just let your dogs go do their business without having to bundle up and go on a walk.
So the last convenient thing is we will finally be able to install a faster electric car charger for our Tesla. Currently, we're actually renting a garage at our apartment complex, but we're using the ultra-slow 120-volt charger, which will take more than a day to fill it up from empty. With a faster car charger, we can actually fill it up in a matter of hours.
So why Arkansas? Well, if you've seen other of his videos, you know that we live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We actually only moved here in July 2019 because I got accepted into a PhD program at the University of Arkansas.
So she actually only has to be here for another 3 years for a PhD program, so you may be asking, why buy a house now? First, it's really cheap here. Cost of living is really cheap, but also the houses are very cheap. We're getting a 1,700 square foot home, brand new, for $250,000. You can also get brand new houses for under $200,000. So from 2010 to 2019, the population has actually grown over 20%, and it's expected to more than double by 2045. So it's going to be over 1 million people in Northwest Arkansas in 2045.
Another perk is that Fayetteville, Arkansas, as well as the other Northwest Arkansas cities, have actually been listed as one of the best places to live in lists over the past couple of years. Additionally, with the University of Arkansas, one of the largest employers here, as well as Walmart and other top businesses like Tyson, we get a lot of people moving here to work in these companies. However, there's a low supply of houses, meaning that with this growing demand of new employers moving in, there's always going to be a need for more houses, leading to all this new construction, as well as our opportunity to buy a new home.
So as she mentioned earlier, it's one of the best places to live. That's probably because there's hiking all around, there's miles and miles of bike trails connecting all of the cities, breweries along those bike trails, and in general, it's just a laid-back way of life down here. And for all those reasons, we're actually hoping to turn this house into a long-term rental property when we move on to the next chapter of our lives. So why did it take us so long to get a house? So if you did the math, you would know that we've been here for about 1.5 years, and it's going to be 2 by the time we actually get to move into this new house. We found a local builder, Riverwood Homes, and they're building well-constructed, beautiful subdivisions across all of NWA.
When we first heard of Riverwood Homes, we really wanted to put down a deposit to claim our spot. However, we were able to secure a spot in Phase 6 right when they were just finishing Phase 4, meaning we had a while to wait. This was back in September of 2019, and we won't be moving in or closing until July of 2021.
And to reserve the lot, that actually costs $1,000, but it's useful because that's going towards our down payment. So here we are, we just got a call a week ago, and they told us that they're ready to start building our house. So what are the next steps? When we got a call from the lady who manages the subdivision, she asked us what floor plan we wanted.
The builder offers 3 different sizes of houses. That's the cottage, the manor, and the estate.
The cottage has the smallest floor plans and the estate the largest. Our lot is sized for a manor, which is a medium-sized one, and it has 2 possible floor plans. One that is 1,787 square feet, and the other is 1,862 square feet. We chose the 1,700 square foot one, which starts at $252,000. And it would have cost around another $10,000 to get around 80 more square feet on the 1,800 square foot one, so we thought it wasn't worth it. Both of those floor plans are actually 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom though. Now that we have a floor plan picked, we have a 1.5-hour design studio meeting on Tuesday.
We'll be picking out all the details for the interior and exterior design.
Design, desires. Here are some of the things that we want in our new home and that we'll discuss in our meeting. First, Tesla solar roof tiles. We brought this up on our phone call last week, but we're told that they don't want to work with any outside roofers because of warranty purposes. She told us to bring it up at our design appointment. So we're going to bring it up, and we hope that they'll allow us to bring in some local roofers that are actually certified with Tesla and can install both the Tesla solar roof tiles as well as the power walls for our house. So fingers crossed.
Second up, a Murphy bed. We would like to have a Murphy bed installed so we can easily have our 2 offices in our 3-bedroom home.
Third, open floor plan. So we want an open floor plan in the common space so that the kitchen is actually open to the living room. This would allow us to host people and have conversations with them in the living room while we're still cooking.
Number 4, a built-in grill. As he was mentioning, we like to host people over our house. Therefore, a built-in grill would make it much easier to cook up some barbecue and some picanha while we have people over.
Number 5, vaulted ceilings. In the open common areas, it will add uniqueness if we actually had vaulted ceilings. Also, I've always wanted a tall Christmas tree, so having tall ceilings will help with that.
6, the kitchen. Currently, we have these really dark colored cabinets, which I really don't like. I'm hoping in this new kitchen to have some white or other light colored cabinets, and then on our island, have another color to make it stand out. We don't know what colors they provide, but we'll see what they have. Additionally, we have the option to choose our own countertops. We're not very picky, but we'll see which kinds of stones are offered and what matches best for us.
7, built-in shelves. So she likes to have a lot of books, and having built-in shelves will look a lot nicer than having a bunch of bookcases all around the house.
8th, master bathroom. We'd love to have a separate bathtub and shower. That way we can have a larger bathtub space for those days where we really just want to soak in. Additionally, a double vanity separated by a cabinet. You don't want to see his sink right now.
Last, and probably least, because it's not necessary, a garage that will fit a Cybertruck. Again, this is not necessary, but it would be nice if we can actually say and ask for a garage that's taller and a little bit longer so it can fit a Cybertruck. That way we wouldn't have to store it outside in our driveway. I think there's still questions around the final dimensions that the Cybertruck will have, so this might not even be a problem when we get to it.
After all that, there are definitely still some questions we have to ask. Here are some of them. Will we be able to include the cost of the customizations into our bank loan?
So we'll definitely ask that question once we get there, but we've heard from some of our family members that it really depends on if the customization is adding value to the house, because the bank is only going to lend you the money for the actual value of the house. When will we need to apply for a mortgage? It's kind of weird to me that they'll let us go into the designing without actually knowing what our budget is. I guess that's kind of the homework that we have to do for ourselves. And we've done that homework, and I think we're in budget for what we can afford. But our credit score is currently at 750 for the both of us, and we can easily bump it up in the next month by paying off some debt. Would it be worthwhile to wait and bump up our credit to 800 plus before applying for the mortgage?
Does the credit even impact the type of interest rates we get offered?
We also still don't know if there's an HOA for the subdivision and if there will be fees or any additional rules associated with living there.
Finally, we're really curious to see what you've done to customize your home. Are there any suggestions you think we should come into the design center with? What are some things that are easier to get done before the house is completed?
As always, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to show that like button a little love and definitely subscribe to keep up with our housing journey. Have a great day, everyone, and see you guys in the next video.